Good morning, my name is DWI RIAWATI. I am from class morning D of accounting class, Economic Faculty, University of Panchabakti Pontianak, Accounting English Forum. Okay, the first topic I want to talk is what accounting. Accounting can be defined as the process of identifying, measuring, and communicating economic information to permit informed judgment and decision by user of the information. A bit of a mouthful really, but what I mean is that accounting involves deciding what amount of money are, will or will be involved in, and then organizing that information, obtained and presenting it in a way that is useful for deciding making. Do you understand? Have you any question? Okay, if there is no question, I want to proceed to question number 2. It is about accounting equation. Accounting equation is by adding up what the accounting record say belongs to a business and deducting what they say the business owns. You can identify what a business is worth according to those accounting records. The world of financial accounting is based upon this very simple idea. It is known as the accounting equation. The next topic is what is asset. In financial accounting, an asset is an economic resource, anything tangible or intangible that is capable of being owned or controlled to produce value and that is held to have positive economic value is considered an asset. Simple stated, asset represent value of ownership that can be converted into cash, although cash itself is also considered an asset. Question number 4. What is liability? A liability is an obligation and it is reported on a company balance sheet. A common example of a liability is account payable. Account payable arises when a company purchases goods or services on credit from a supplier. When the company pays the supplier, the company account payable is reduced. Liabilities are also part of the accounting equation. Asset liability plus stockholder equity. Liabilities are often viewed as claim on a company asset. However, liability can also be thought of as a source of a company asset. Question number 5. What is owner equity? Owner equity is one of the three main components of a sole proprietorship balance sheet and accounting equation. Owner equity represents the owner investment in the business minus the owner draw or withdraw from the business plus the net income or minus the net loss since the business began. Question number 6. Mention the component of asset, liability, and owner equity. Asset. Assets are the resources that a business uses to operate its business, such as cash, inventories, land and building, and equipment. Essential assets are any item of value owned or controlled by the business that contribute toward generating revenue. Assets are categorized as either current or not current current asset. Current asset are items of value that are expected to be consumed or converted into cash within the next 12 months. Examples include cash inventory that is storing over regularity and accounts receivable. Non-current assets are not expected to be consumed or converted into cash within the next 12 months. Examples include assets that the business will generally keep for more than 1 year, such as plant and equipment, car and building. Liabilities. Liability are the financial obligation or debit of the business and include claims that creditors have on the business resource, such as account payable, bank overdraft, provision for employees, annual leave and long service leave, tax liabilities, and loan payable. Essentially, liabilities are amounts owed by the business to external parties. Liabilities are categorized as either current or not current liabilities. Current liabilities are expected to be paid within the next 12 months and include creditor, account payable, inventory purchase, overdraft, short-term loan, and credit card debt. Non-current liabilities are not expected to be settled within the next 12 months and include mortgages on building and equipment and long-term loan. Owner equity. Owner equity is the residual interest in the asset of a business after liabilities are deducted. It is the net worth of a business and equal the difference between assets and liabilities. Equity represents the amount belong to the owner once all financial obligations have been met. Equity includes the initial and ongoing capital investment made by the owner, retained earnings or accumulated loss, and reserves. Capital is any cost or asset the owner has contributed to the business. Retained earnings are the profit that is reinvested in the business. Reserves are profit set aside for particular purpose, such as asset replace or major building maintenance. Owner equity is also referred to as proprietorship, member fund capital, or shareholders equity. Equation number 7. What is balance sheet? And give the example of balance sheet in English and explain each component of the balance sheet. A financial statement that summarizes and company assets, liabilities, and shareholder equity at a specific point in time. These 3 balance sheet segments give investors an idea as to what the company owns and owes, as well as the amount invested by the shareholder. Component of the balance sheet. The balance sheet contains statement of asset, liability, and stakeholder equity. Asset representing of value that a company owns and has in its possession, or something that will be received and can be measured objectively. Liability are the debt owed by a business or to other creditors, suppliers, tax authorities, employees. They are obligations that must be paid under certain conditions and time frame. A company equation represents retained earnings and funds contributed by its owner or stakeholder capital, who accept the uncertainty that comes with ownership risk in exchange for what the hope will be a good return on the investment. This is example of balance sheet. Okay. Paul Guitar Shop balance sheet. December asset, current asset, cash 32,800, account receivable 300, prepaid rent 1,000, inventory 39,800, total current asset 730,900, long-term asset leasehold improvement 100, accumulated depreciation decreased 2,000, 98,000, total long-term asset 98,000, total asset 171,900, liabilities, current liabilities, account payable 49,000, accrued expenses 450, unearned revenue 1,000, total current liability 50,450, long-term liability 99,500, total liabilities 149,950, owner equity. Owner equity retained earning 11,950. Common stock 10,000. Total owner equity 21,950. Total liabilities and owner equity 170,900. Okay, question number 8. What is income statement, and give the example of income statement in English and explain each component of the income statement. A summary of a management performance as reflected in the profitability or lack of it of an organization over a certain period. It itemizes the revenues and expenses of parts that lead to the current profit or loss and indicate what might be done to improve the result. Component of income statement. Number 1. Revenue. Revenue is the money an entity receives from the sale of goods or service. Next, cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold are the direct cost of producing the goods being offered by the entity. This would include the material, labor, and other resources required for production. Next, gross profit. Gross profit is the difference between the revenue received for the product less the cost of goods sold. Next, operating expenses. Operating expenses are the amount an entity expends to maintain and operate the general business. Operating expenses including research and development, marketing, general and administrative, amortization of intangible asset, patent, goodwill. Next, in addition, when a entity purchases and capital assets such as a building or equipment, they expend a portion of the asset over a number of years. This is called depreciation. Depreciation expense is an accounting expense that is deducted from the net income. Operating income. Operating income is equal to revenues minus cost of goods sold and operating expense. This is the example of balance sheet. Paul Guitarsov income statement. Revenues: Merchandise sales 24,800. Music license income 3,000. Total revenues 27,800. Expense, cost and goods sold 10,200. Depreciation expense 200. Wage expense 500. Rent expense 500. Interest expense 500. Utilities expense 400. Total expense 14,850. Net income 12,950. Part 2. Book that I use in learning English for accounting is Frankfurt Business Accounting, Carl S. Ward, James M. Revie, Philip A. Face Accounting, Accounting Carl S. Ward, Southwestern College, and also look for other information via the internet. 2. Direction shall I get from learning English for the accounting of Mr. Adi Mursalin English lecture. I was familiar with accounting as well as gain knowledge about the accounting equation, how journal, calculate profit and loss, and so forth. 3. My opinions of Mr. Adi Mursalin SAMM is a lecture who always provide convenience to students are able to learn English through the internet media such as Facebook and provide consulting room as well as consulting opportunity is working as the financial account of the semester. All of it was made it easier for students to get good grades. Thank you.